Hi everyone, this is Jane. I'm coming on here today to share with you some crochet and my cross stitch, and I have been sprinkled with stitchy kindness, and actually this video is kind of way overdue because I received my stitchy kindness or my sprinkle actually a while ago, but I have been working a lot lately. Not that I'm getting any more money out of it, but I'm the way that I see it, I am getting out amongst other people, and I'm getting some work experience in the area that I work in, and I'm getting some how do we call this, some connections to different places. So although I don't get more money out of it, I still get a lot of other things, especially on the social side. That's a big bonus for me for being out. So I will start with my crochet, and if you have watched my videos before, you will remember that I have been crocheting a graduation cap for my daughter, and I am going to make one for her boyfriend. And I'm almost done with the first one. So I have just I want to put some leather inside here to stiffen the sides a bit, and so in order to see if I've cut it right and if it would do what I wanted, and so that she could try it on, I just put it on here with some bulldog clips. So if I just remove some of them, you can see that I got this part done as well. And then this band is going across, like around the front of it, kind of like that. And I'm going to put it on here with some silver metallic buttons that I've got, so one on each side. And in the middle I'm going to put this, and it is going to be put on here again with a silver metallic button. So almost finished with the first hat or cap, and I have started the second. So it is coming along, and I'm pretty sure that I will have both of them done in time. And for the graduation stitching that I've been doing, I haven't brought it in here. I'm in my bedroom, and usually I'm stitching in my living room, so I haven't brought them in here. But I have, as you have seen in a previous video, I have finished, or as much finished that I can do without the exact date for when they graduate. I have my daughter's done, and I have my her boyfriend's done. So all I need to put in is the date in the button, in the bottom. Oh my god, I really can't speak today. I've been at work. It have been a long day. So I'm just waiting for them to get the date for their final exams, That's when we, here in Denmark, the way we do it when they graduate is that they are getting their graduation cap when they have um, finished their last exam. Um, so whoever wants to turn up, parents, friends, family, um, actually come to the school and wait for them to get out of the classroom um, with their grade, and then they get their cap, and it's usually the parents who's putting it on their heads. So, and I know it's sometime in June, and that's all I know. So I hope to get the date, maybe May or something, so I can get them put in, because it is taking a bit of time since I'm stitching it one over one, and the numbers are pretty big as well as the letters. So enough rambling about that. As I told you, I have received a stitchy kindness sprinkle. Um, on the video where I showed you my book of Winnie the Pooh patterns, um, Shelley Waters commented on that video that she is a big fan, or that she loves Winnie the Pooh as well, and that she had bought a lot of kits and she would never be able to do all of them, so she would like to send me one. And of course, I was really touched about it, and happy about it. And since I live in Denmark, I know that shipping can be very expensive. So whenever people have offered to send me things, um, now it sounds like it happens all the time. It doesn't. But the few times that people has offered to send me things, or I have won maybe a giveaway and the person haven't specified if it was international, the first thing I do is to tell the person I live in Denmark. Shipping can be expensive, I know, and if it's an issue for you, please don't send it, because I know, not having a lot of money, um, or having a tight budget, that the high shipping can be a big issue, and I totally understand. So yeah, but she said, "Hey, no problem." She's from the UK, and sadly, she isn't making any videos. Um, I hope she will one day to show us her stitching. But she sent me one of the Winnie the Pooh kits, and she sent me this card along with it. It's it's super cute card, and with a little note on the back. And the kit she sent me is this one. Oh, sorry for the glare. And if you look at the title down here, you would think that she knew me, because I'm the type of person who really can't get enough hugs. Um, I love receiving hugs and I love giving hugs. So, um, time for a little hug. It's me. Yeah. And it's a super cute kit. And I know that there is an unwritten rule here on Flush Tube that you can't start or use things before you have shown them on a video. But one weekend I was feeling a bit under the weather and feeling a bit sorry for myself, and that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, you probably know where this is leading, and if you don't, I kind of started it. So this is my progress so far. So I started on Winnie the Pooh, and Shelley, thank you so very, very much. I can't explain how much this means to me. Um, that you're reaching out and offering to send me this super cute kit. And she actually included another Winnie the Pooh pattern, but I can't show it to you because it's only the pattern. Um, and I'm sorry, Shelley, for being so late putting it up here on FlushTube. And there's actually no excuse for that. Um, but I love it. I I'm I just love it. Yeah, I can't say anything else. I just love it. Um, as you know, I'm a huge Winnie the Pooh fan, so what's not to love? Winnie the Pooh and a hug. So sorry for the noise. I'm just putting it away. And actually, for some of my projects, I'm using these plastic thingamajiggies. So it's a bit noisy to put it away. But I got these very cheap a while ago. So my next thing I have been working on is my Mediterranean house thing. Doesn't have a name. I think it's beautiful. And I don't remember where I was the last time I showed it to you, but I think I was somewhere around here ish. So I've got maybe 600-700 more stitches or something. I don't know. But if you really want to know, you can go back and watch one of my earlier videos. So yeah, that's my progress on that project. And let me just put it away. Oh yeah, and the needle minder on this one is a Hello Kitty that I made myself. And it's in a project pack that I made myself from Vanna's tutorial. I just didn't round the corners, and instead of the Velcro I used a button and a piece of elastic. The next thing is sorry, is this piece, and it is going to be a pincushion for one of my friends slash co-workers. She is crazy about Harry Potter, and she actually work in the daycare center, children's daycare center, where I made the little pincushions with the owls and the birds. And one of my other colleagues there won one of those pincushions, and she wanted to, or would have wanted to win one, and I said, hey, you know the maker of them, so not a big deal. So I found this pattern as a free pattern online on a website called The Leaky Cauldron, I believe. And it is going to be Hedwig. But as you can see, the lighter colors here in the wings actually kind of blends in. So I'm thinking about maybe finding maybe a dark blue color and do some background just in maybe 10 stitch or something, or maybe full cross 1 over 1 or something like that, or maybe make the stripes, you know, from in the Gryffindor colors, then the diagonal stripes. So I'm thinking about which option. So if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. If you have any other ideas, or if you have an opinion of what you think would be the best, to do the blue background or to do the Hogwarts stripes. So yeah, but that's my progress on this one. I'm not sure I've shown it to you before. And it calls for DMC, and some of the colors I actually had in different kits that I have done quite a while ago, so I pulled those threads, and then the rest are just random threads that I kind of had laying around. So I can't tell you the brand of them because I don't know. So yeah. And another Harry Potter project is my house quests and school quest for my daughter. And yes, I know it's the pattern. If you can do anything from this, hey, you're great. And the pattern actually is also a free pattern that I found on Tumblr. And the name on there is The World in Stitches. The way I found it was that I went to Pinterest, and on Pinterest I found these, and I followed the link to her Tumblr blog, or whatever that's called, to make sure that that it was, or as sure as I can be, that it was her patterns and that she was giving them away for free, because I really don't want to be stealing patterns that are copyrighted, or yeah, you know what I mean. So I try to follow the link back to the designer of the pattern. And I think the last time I might have all the purple and gray up here done, and maybe the outer border, not the green, but the, let me hold it up here. You can see the light yellow. I think I might have that done. So I have done the green parts up here. I have filled in the whole banner, made this green part and the S and this part over here, and I have started, let me move this thread a bit. I have started the snake. So yeah, my progress on that one. And now I'm at 20 minutes and I wanted to make a short video. Yeah, right. We all know how that is. Never happens. And it lives in this project bag that I made myself. Oh yeah, and the needle minder on the owl piece is one from Ingeborg, A Stitch Too Far. And this needle minder is one that I have made myself, just out of a bead or button or whatever. You know, it has the hole in here where I put my needle in, because the magnet I used wasn't all that strong, so... But it's fine when I put it in there. So, and again, I made this using Vanna's tutorial. And the last project I want to show you is one that I actually won in Ingeborg's last giveaway. And it's the pattern that the owner of her local LNS have designed and dyed the threads for. So here it is, and I think the last time I showed it to you I had some of the border up here and I think these two motifs. So actually quite a bit of progress on this one. I've actually been bringing this to work with me because I had outlined the border of the piece, so it is easy for me to just follow that line, and no counting or anything involved in that. So yeah, and the more I work on this piece, the more in love I'm getting with it. I love the colors, I love all the little motifs, and I just love everything about it. So yeah, and I actually tried to play a little with the colors over here in the bird because I wanted him to have a blue chest, and then he got a green tail and a brownish reddish body, yellow head, and yeah, just try to play a little around with the colors. So I think I'm about halfway done. So I love working on this one. And needle minder is one that I've made myself. So yeah. And Ingeborg, thank you for doing your giveaway. I really love this piece. So yeah. And I think that was it for me today. Oh yeah, I have been watching Ginger Gerald Stitches and Caroline of the Grid Needle Arts, I believe it is. She's teaching Gerald how to knit, and if you have seen my previous videos, you know that I do know how to knit, but it actually it made me want to pick up my knitting needles again and try to learn something new, or kind of new. I have been knitting socks before from the top down, and I was knitting a pair and ran into trouble because when I had finished about half the foot, I ran out of yarn. So I thought I wanna try to learn to knit socks from the toes and up, because when you do it that way, you can just say, okay, my cuff on the sock is not going to be any higher when you run out of yarn. Or you can say that you want to make the cuff of your sock striped if you can see you're going to run out of yarn, or yeah, you can make it two colored so that when you run out of yarn you just use something else. So it gives you actually multiple possibilities on how to finish your sock even if you run out of yarn. And I didn't bring them in here, but I have finished my first sock and I have started the second one, and I'm almost done with the foot part and getting to the part where I'm going to make the heel. So maybe I can show them to you in another video. Maybe not. They are not that interesting. It's just a pair of blue knitted socks. So yeah, but that's what I have been working on when I have not been at work, or yeah, well, I kind of neglected my housework a little bit to stitch because I've been working. So yeah, maybe the cleaning haven't been done as thoroughly as it should be. You know, you run around with the vacuum cleaner just doing it really quick, or you know, yeah. So it has been done, maybe just not as thoroughly as it should be. Yeah, no. But I'm thinking that if not all of you, then a good portion of you knows what I'm talking about. You know, cross stitch whenever, or how is it? Cross stitch forever, housework whenever. Something like that. Yeah. But I am going to let you go. I'm at almost 28 minutes. It is going to be a bit more than 28 minutes, I can see. So I'm going to let you go for now. And Shelley Waters, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for my beautiful Winnie the Pooh kit. I love it. Thank you. And Ingeborg, thank you for my winnings. I love it. And I'll talk to you, Ingeborg, when I'm done stitching it. I'll shoot you an email. So, yeah. Now I will definitely let you go. I will go maybe get some dinner, maybe not, maybe just go put on some YouTube and grab my stitching and keep going without looking back until I have to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. But then it's weekend because it's Thursday today, the March the 8th, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, to the new subscribers, or the ones who are here for the first time, thank you for stopping by. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. To all of my long-term subscribers, thank you for thank you for keep coming back to me. And if you have anything, comments, questions, anything, just leave them below. And remember to be nice to each other and to stitch all the things, do all the crafting, because I actually think that I have some of my paper crafters watching these videos as well. And have a lovely weekend whenever that one comes around for you. A lovely evening. It's evening here. And oh yeah, I hope all the snow disappears magically over the night. We have had a lot of snow. Or maybe yeah, that I think that's relative. I think it depends on where you are, but about, I would say about 5 or 6 inches or something. The Siberian cold, over there in Russia ish, suddenly decided to come for a visit here in Denmark, and it brought snow and freezing and yuck. I want spring so that summer can get here and the sun and some warmer weather and beautiful flowers and all of that good stuff that I love. Um, but yeah, it's what it is, and of course spring will come and hopefully summer will as well. Although it didn't show much of summer last year, but yeah, now I'm letting you go. I'm stopping rambling right away. Bye. See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave comments below if you have anything to say, ask something, and bye.